Hey y'all, I'm coming from Jonah today. So, if you know the story of Jonah, you probably already know this message is for you. I'm going to read Jonah, the first chapter, the 17th verse, and then I think I'm going to read Jonah's prayer, which is the second chapter, the first through the 10th verse. Now the Lord had arranged for a great fish to swallow Jonah, and Jonah was inside the fish for 3 days and 3 nights. Then Jonah prayed to the Lord his God from inside the fish. He said, I cried out to the Lord in my great trouble, and he answered me. I called to you from the land of the dead, and Lord, you heard me. You threw me into the ocean depths, and I sank down to the heart of the sea. The mighty waters engulfed me. I was buried beneath your wild and stormy waves. Then I said, O Lord, you have driven me from your presence. Yet I will look once more toward your holy temple. I sank beneath the waves, and the waters closed over me. Seaweed wrapped itself around my head. I sank down to the very roots of the mountains. I was imprisoned in the earth, whose gates lock shut forever. But you, O Lord, my God, snatched me from the jaws of death. As my life was slipping away, I remembered the Lord, and my earnest prayer went out to you in your holy temple. Those who worship false gods turn their backs on all God's mercies. But I will offer sacrifices to you with songs of praise, and I will fulfill all my vows. For my salvation comes from the Lord alone. Then the Lord ordered the fish to spit Jonah out onto the beach. So God said, it didn't take you out. Get up. Your time is now. It is somebody right now. You are in a Jonah situation. And I'm talking about not with Jonah just running. I'm talking about when God threw Jonah into that fish mouth. It made that fish swallow Jonah. It is somebody right now. You just like Jonah. You've been running and running. And every time, the more you run, the more the burdens is getting heavy and heavy. God might then throw you in a fish mouth. But I promise you, it's somebody right now. God is telling you to do some things. And you just wondering, why? Why am I going through all of this? Why is it every time I look around, it's something. It's something. It's like everything just falling apart. Everything. Everything. And I said last week that when Jonah was running from God, he wasn't living in no peace. And it's somebody right now. It's like everything is just falling apart. But let me tell you something about Jonah. See, when Jonah was in that fish belly, keep in mind, Jonah was in there pleading for his life. Because when God put him through this, he was still awake. He was still alert. But guess what? He had to sit inside of a fish belly. Now just imagine you going through all this turmoil and you feel like this is it for me. And you know when God threw Jonah into that belly, you can't tell me that Jonah didn't think this is it for me. Like I would not see life no more. I'm not coming up out this fish belly. You can't tell me Jonah was not saying that. But at the same time, it caused Jonah to start praying to God. Because now Jonah realized if I would have just stopped running, if I would have just listened and just did what God was telling me to do, if I would have just been obedient, I wouldn't be here right now. because I don't even know if I would even, if this would be my last hour, my last minute, my last second. Like, it caused Jonah to start praying out to God, because now God have put him, like it's somebody in a chokehold. Like, God just got his hands on you so heavy to where you just feel like life is just not life no more. Like this just it. And Jonah was sitting in a belly, y'all. You know goodness well, if God threw you in a fish belly, or God allowed a fish to just swallow you, you know goodness well you're not going to be sitting there saying, and you just wide awake in this belly saying, oh, I know I'm making it. No, you don't. You saying to yourself, this it for me? God and gave up on me. God and just gave up on me. And Jonah was praying. Like, he started praying to God. He was just crying out to God. And it's somebody right now just like Jonah. You crying out. But at the same time, you know, and you saying, if I would have just listened to God, I wouldn't even be going through this. I wouldn't be going through all this turmoil, the burdens, like everything ain't going right for me, like the bottom just falling out. Somebody is saying, just like Jonah, you crying out to God. Like, God, just save me. I'm ready. And that's why the subject said, God said it didn't take you out. So he made the fish. Wait, let me say it. I want to say it exactly like he said. He said, then the Lord ordered the fish to spit Jonah out onto the beach. So guess what? God said everything, when Jonah sat in that belly of that fish, it did not take him out. Whatever the burden, as long as you still got breath and you having whatever God is taking you through, and it have not taken you out, God said the time is now. And somebody probably know that, just like Jonah knew. He knew. That's why he started crying out to God. Like, God, I surrender. And it's somebody right now is crying out to God, because you know you have been running and running, and you have not been doing what God has been telling you to do. But I want to tell you that God said, whatever you have been going through, it haven't taken you out. So that means that you still got time. Like, God is still giving you time. And he gave Jonah another chance. And he's giving you another chance. So that's why he said the time is now. You have ran too long. You've been running too long. You've been making excuses too long. You've been being disobedient too long. But God said, now since you have cried out to me and you have said, God, forgive me. God said the time is now. You wasted all that time. It ain't no more time to waste. So that's what he said. He said that it didn't take you out. Get up. Your time is now. Get up. Come up out of it. Come on up out of it, because God said that he's going to bring you out of it. But when you come out of it, it's time to walk in obedience and do what God has been telling you to do. It didn't take you out. So get up. Your time is now. Bye, y'all.